Room with a feud? Oh my god, this episode from the Loud House sucks. Here are the reasons why I hate this episode in my opinion. The episode starts while Lincoln is in the living room, watching a baking show called Dessert Storm. However, every time he tries to see which of the two contestants would win, his sisters arrive, pause the video, and complain about their roommates giving them trouble, like Lola saying that Lana is ruining all of her dolls by cutting their hair, Lynn saying that Lucy's pet bat bit her, and Leanie saying that Lori ruined one of her hairpins. When Leanie sees what Lincoln's watching, she inadvertently spoils who the winner is, much to his dismay. It seems that all of their roommates can't stand one another. Entering his room, Lincoln gets a video call from Clyde on his laptop. As they begin talking, Clyde overhears from Lincoln's side of the call a loud noise, which Lincoln reveals is his sisters squabbling with their roommates. As Clyde acknowledges that he and Lincoln are great for each other due to getting the same score on a compatibility test, Lincoln realizes that if he makes his sisters take a compatibility test, he might be able to figure out which roommate is best suited for who. Lincoln proposes his idea to his sisters, and they immediately go along with it, not wanting to spend another moment with their old roommates. After 1 hour of taking the test, Lincoln has the results. Lana with Lynn due to their rugged personalities. Luna with Lisa due to their explosive personalities. Lola with Lucy due to their flair for the dramatic. Luan with Leanie due to their shared love of laughter. Lori with Lily because of their respective phones. That night, Lincoln checks up on his sisters, and discovers that they are all getting along with their new roommates. However, just when Lincoln calls up Clyde to inform him that the compatibility test was a success, the roommates are already fighting with each other. Lana's pet rattlesnake is resting on Lynn's lucky jersey, Lola gave Lucy's bust of Edwin a makeover, Lori accidentally stepped on Lily's phone, prompting the baby to post embarrassing photos of Lori online. Luna's jams have gotten in the way of Lisa's experiments, and Leanie would annoy Luan by laughing at every little thing she would say, even if it's not a joke. The sisters are quick to chastise Lincoln, since the compatibility test didn't work. Lisa looks over the compatibility test Lincoln gave them and discovers that it came from one of Lincoln's Ace Savvy comics, meaning that the test only works on fans of Ace Savvy. Because of this, Lisa proposes on using an actual compatibility test. Lisa unveils a machine that will calculate which sister works best for the other by using collective data such as report cards, journals, medical records, and DNA samples. After scanning the information, Lisa is given a list on who goes with who. Lori with Lola because of their authoritarian nature. Leanie with Lynn due to their similar speech patterns, as they both ask what they have in common in unison. Luna with Lana because of their garage-based hobbies and their respectful axes. Luan with Lucy due to their shared creativity and their way of befriending inanimate objects. Lincoln with Lily, leaving Lisa all by herself. Vexed, Lincoln objects to this, saying that he and Lily have nothing in common. Lisa is just as confused, as she wants a roommate, but doesn't share any similar interests with the others. As Lisa scratches her head, her wig accidentally falls off, revealing her pulsating, green brain, much to everyone's horror and disgust. That night, Lincoln is unable to sleep due to Lily babbling noisily and the smell of her diapers stinking up the entire room. Lincoln barges into his room, which Lisa is staying in, and complains that her compatibility test must have some flaws as well. Lisa looks over the information and discovers that the sisters who are paired have compatibility over 90%, while Lincoln's compatibility with Lily is only a measly 17%. Because of this, Lincoln proclaims that he's going to make all the sisters go back with their original roommates, but while overseeing the different pair-ups, he discovers that they're all getting along with each other very well, like Luna and Lana playing with both mud and drums, Lynn using Leanie as a weight, which Leanie uses as an opportunity to decorate the ceiling, Luan and Lucy playing poker with their respective inanimate objects, and Lori and Lola bossing others around with their strict behavior. Not wanting to take away their happiness, Lincoln goes back to Lisa and Lily's room and gets a call from Clyde, where he tells him that he's going to take one for the team by letting things stay the way they are, even if it means he has to sleep with someone he has no compatibility with. Unbeknownst to him, the sisters have eavesdropped on his conversation, and look at each other with concern. The next day, Lincoln wakes up and discovers that he's back in his original room. At that moment, the sisters enter, saying that they overheard his conversation with Clyde last night, and are grateful at the fact that he decided to take one for the team, so they decided to return the favor by going back to their original rooms with their original roommates, saying that they'll try their hardest to correct their behavior. As Lincoln appreciates his sisters for what they did, they all leave, except for Lisa, who informs him that some of her chemicals might still be in his room and says that if he ever finds one of them, he should let her know. Suddenly, the second Lisa leaves, one of her chemicals blows up in Lincoln's room, causing his hair to fall off, revealing that he now has a pulsating green brain just like Lisa, and the episode ends. And that's how the episode goes. Oh, and did I forgot to mention that this episode is the first episode for someone to be voiced by Charlie Schlatter, who voiced Kick Buttowski in Kick Buttowski, Suburban Daredevil. Anyways, thank God I never watched it and I never will, or else it would waste my time. I don't know who likes or hates this episode, so I'm just going to leave it be. So screw Room with a Feud. And screw Sweet and Sour. Attention deficit is 2,663,773 times better than Room with a Feud. End of rant.